Hey, Spirit Family, it's Mother back at y'all with another divine message from True God. I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Um, I definitely had to come with a message. It's Wednesday, typical Bible study day, right? Listen, so as I was sitting fellowshipping with the Most High, trying to figure out what I was going to tell y'all, I noticed that a lot of the Spirit Family has been going through, some warfare lately. My biggest thing has been the copycats, right? Found out some people stole my identity, signed my name for some stuff. You know what I mean? I'm putting out messages and other folks coming right behind me with the same stuff like they had my idea. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I've been dealing with a lot of copycats and people trying to take, this word that I got for the collective, for the earth angels and the spirit family, and switching it and mixing it in with either they evil stuff or try to make themselves more relevant. Whatever the case may be, it is the Great Awakening. A lot of people waking up to the truth. And so me being the leader and, others that have been awakened, we all are one. And so we kind of going through the same thing. And so the Most High, brought it to my attention today, like, let's talk about these copycats because it's a big thing. And so I came up with the title, The Enemy You See Today, you will see no more. And that came from the book of Exodus, when the people was coming out of the bondage of Egypt into the promised land, which y'all know that's my biggest message right now. Our promised land at this point is not Canaan, because we already there, believe it or not. But so many blockages and spells and evil folk then tried to keep us blocked from the promise of the kingdom of heaven coming to earth, which is where we are today in this world and society. Okay, so the message is, the enemy you see today, you will see no more. God told Moses to tell the people that as they were running from Pharaoh, they had got away with their money, their kids, all of that, and they was crossing the Red Sea. And then next thing you know, Pharaoh got to tripping, oh, I can't let him go, and got to chasing after him, right? And they was in the middle of the water. They like, oh my God, what is we gonna do now? We only got one way forward. We can't turn back or it's over. He about to catch us. It's over with. And God told Moses, to tell the people, look, he gone. And so Pharaoh, figuratively, the story, Pharaoh and the people that, his army or whatever, drowned in the Red Sea that day. Okay. Our biggest enemy right now, spirit family, as you already know, is the enemy. We call him the devil. Okay. But Holy Spirit led me to the book of Luke, chapter 23. And what year is it? 2023. Listen, none of this is by happenstance. Before I get into this, nothing is by happenstance. You are listening to this video, whether you listening to it because you already on this wavelength, you're curious to know what I'm talking about, or you evil trying to find me and copy me and figure out what the earth angels and the chosen ones are about to do in this level of warfare in the battle. You listening, guess what? You about to open up, baby. I'm telling you right now, you go further in this message, you jumping on the bandwagon. It ain't nothing you could do about it. You are instantly going to be taken into rotation, okay? Listen, so in the book of Luke, where they talked about the crucifixion of Jesus, right? Now, I'm going to tell you something. All the books, Mark, Matthew, John, they all have a story about the crucifixion in them. But Luke told it a little bit different, and so did Matthew. So when he led me to the book of Luke, chapter 23, starts about like the 32nd verse, okay, is when Jesus is hanging there on the cross with the two people next to him. Now, in those times, okay, when they did the killing of the criminals, okay, it was always three. So, Jesus actually took the place. They let a criminal go, in place of to kill Jesus. That's point number one. Okay. Number two, the two dudes that was next to him, one of them was, got to mocking him like, I thought you was the Messiah, bruh. Can't you save yourself from this? For real, dude? Like, I thought you was God. Like, what's up? Save you and save us too. Jesus didn't respond. The other one next to him was like, hold up, bruh. Talking to the other criminal. Like, listen, we about to die. Like, you still ain't scared of God? You still, like, about to mess with this man? And he ain't even a criminal. We deserve to die. But yet he hanging here with us and he ain't did nothing wrong. Not even the criminal knew and gave witness that Jesus was the Messiah and that, he got the juice. And he said that moment, he said, listen, man, bump what he talking about. I know who you are. And please save me. Can I go with you when you go into your kingdom? Now, the criminal knew the promises of God. How did this criminal, know the promises of God? Which brings me to the next point. Up until this point, y'all already know I came to reveal the truths that have been hidden in this scripture that has bound us to this world, and the kingdom of heaven ain't came yet. Now, he done promised this a long time ago, and yet we still ain't had heaven on earth. Now they talking about we in the days of Revelation and they looking for the beast and all the flying stuff. And no, we've done that already. And the reason why Revelations came is because us as the children of God down here on this earth couldn't get it right. So we've been stuck in this cycle over and over again. The cycle came the first time, we didn't catch on, and now here we is in 2020 dang on 3 still talking about where is the Antichrist. That shit gone. That's why you don't see it. That's why it's taking so long. Because us as believers have been taught that we still looking for these signs that then already came. Check this, y'all. Jesus replied to that the criminal that asked to come into the kingdom. He said, I assure you today that you will be with me in paradise. Come on now. Words is powerful. We already know this. He said, today you will be with me in paradise. We were supposed to have been there. Heaven already supposed to be here. It's already here. You see it in my background? I'm inside a car. Ain't no sun outside right now in Cleveland. I can show y'all the front window. You see how gray it is outside? How my background glowing like that? Listen. So that promise was already there when Jesus was hanging. Okay? He didn't say after you die, you'll be in paradise. None of that. He said, I assure you today. So if he promised it to a criminal, it's got to be our promise. And it had to already come. But I'm going to tell you the way we read it, the rituals and all the bullshit that we've been putting into play outside of his promises have kept us stuck and bound to this world, and heaven can't come because the believer's not believing. Excuse me. And we just keep going around in this circle. Also, if you don't know the truth, you can't believe the truth. Therefore, the truth cannot become a reality for you. All this time. Oh, the enemy you see today, you will see no more. I'm about to catapult y'all. Get ready. Okay. All this time, we've been calling Lucifer the fallen angel, the devil. That's not his name. God didn't say it was his name. And Jesus called, I think it was Peter. He said, get behind me, Satan. How is he going to call somebody else Satan's name? Number one, that just takes me back to the other videos. Go check them when I had to explain to you all that the Illuminati that we've been calling this evil occult thing, group of people that's been, it's not, we can't call something of light something dark, right? You remember I said that. This is the same thing. This devil is the enemy Okay? Because the Bible say, Jesus said that the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Let me holler at y'all about my boy Lucifer. If you a chosen one, an earth angel, or a star seed, you too are what is considered a fallen angels. We've been calling this thing earth angels. He did not strip Lucifer of his powers, nor did Lucifer get kicked out of heaven for stealing, killing, or destroying anything. He got kicked out because he was conceited. Y'all know why we've been beefing? With why Lucifer been down here going crazy is because this conceited man who said that he was supposed to be, above God's creation of man and woman, because, the angels was created first, right? So his issue was that God was putting more juice on the ones he created after him, right? He was jealous that they was getting the same shine without the wings, because we angels still. God is an angel, right? So we was all angels, but he made man and woman and they got the chance to come down here, okay, on earth. The angels was stuck up top, you dig? So Lucifer was like, wait a minute, they about to walk the earth. They ain't gonna have no wings. They can't come up here and kick it with you, and you about to give them the juice? That's why he was put out of heaven, right? Lucifer, an earth angel, just like me and you. He is not down here. Jesus, help us, God. He is not down here fighting us like y'all think he is. He down here fighting the spirit of the criminal who got let go in place of Jesus. Even Lucifer, stop calling him the devil. He is not. They are not the same thing. The devil is an enemy. He is not an enemy because he is our fucking brother. Hello, somebody. This gonna set you free. It might confuse you. And I like to say the stuff that's controversial. Y'all hear me? Because another motherfucker can't copy me. Yeah. Tell somebody. The devil is not Lucifer. And he is not our enemy. He is on the squad. Y'all know I've been saying that over and over again. The devil, because I was still calling them devil, I had to be awakened about the thing too, how to better explain it. I've been through the story about the other criminal that got taken out of Jesus. But God just illuminated it to me today. Yeah. That Lucifer is my family. And we've been fighting the wrong one all this time. It's a key. If it resonated with you, then I already know. If you already spirit family and you already been following me and you know what's up and you walk in this enlightened path, then this probably like, oh, to you. But to the ones who just now hearing this for the first time, if I'm lying, I'm flying. It just was raining. If God gonna take me up out of here, baby, it's gonna be some lightning. He about to take me on up out of here, but I'm telling y'all, I ain't going nowhere. Because I'm the leader. I'm the queen. I'm mother. And I got to tell y'all this. Because I'm already there. I'm going to tell y'all right now. If heaven going to come to earth and we already on earth, then what do you think is about to take place? They've been blocking me. They put a security check to the FBI on my ass. They was like, this lady here is crazy. We got to get her up out of here. And guess what? 10 toes, I'm still standing. I'm telling y'all the truth. The enemy that we have been coming up against, us as believers, because our words got power. So if all these people that believe in the Most High, and we calling ourselves Christians, whatever you call yourself, Muslim, whatever, it's only one God. You believing in that God, and we still down here fighting this bullshit ass life every single day, and we are spirits living a human experience. I'm tired of this shit. I go in the dream world in the 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D, 10D. Baby, it's 13 dimensions. Come on, we serve a big God. Y'all think that, really? Wake up, people. We've been down here fighting the wrong enemy, which is another reason why we've been bound. There is a devil. It's the spirit of to kill, steal, and destroy is what the Bible said the enemy came to do. Lucifer ain't come to do that. Lucifer came to test us to see if we were going to be loyal to God in heaven or if we was on some other stuff like he assumed we would. That was Lucifer's mission was not to come kill us because he would have killed Jesus. Come on, somebody. He ain't even touch him. He just came and said, look, you know you got powers, right? You gonna use them? And then he still had to go to God because how could he revere the Lord and fear the Lord? That's why they said the devil knew all the words of the Bible. And Lucifer followed the rules. He went up there to God and was like, look, I got your people down here. I want to mess with them, but you protecting them. Like, what's up? You gonna let me do my thing? That's what you sent me down here for. But Lucifer is an earth angel, just like me and you. He still had powers. He didn't take his powers away. He just kicked his ass out of heaven and said, go on, do what you think you're going to do. You can have that down there. He gave him a whole dimension. And you think it was going to be for bad? Now he still got to, supposedly the Bible say he still had to pay his karma. Nah, y'all. You already know some of this stuff ain't right. You know, some of the books been taken out. You know, it's been spells. The witches and the warlocks became renegades because they can make water out of wine too, just like Jesus. So they had to make it so that it was only one person that had the juice and the goods and the tricks and the gifts and shit. And anybody else got the gifts and the tricks. They tried to wipe him out. So, of course, his lineage was going to get wiped out too. Lucifer is not the devil. The devil was somebody that was supposed to be killed. We are out of judgment as believers. When Jesus was crucified and laid down his whole life to save us, he said that day we would be in paradise. It's not a sin. It's not a drink. It's not a drug. It's not sex. It's your fucking belief. And you continuing to not have the eyes to see and the ears to hear and the voice to speak the truth. That's the sin. That's what's stopping us. That's the only thing. Jesus killed the flesh. Yet we still pointing out things of the flesh that's keeping us from him. No. It's your unbelief. Spirit family, I love y'all. I appreciate the ones that's been following. I know y'all couldn't like my videos and stuff like that because they had me on person watch. I'm talking about they was like I was an enemy to the state. I got all kinds of fucking police was following me, FBI, DEA, CIA. They like, hold on. They said this thing was coming and we heard she was a karmic. No. You see the glow, baby? I'm God body. I'm talking about filled up. They say that's the light that people see around me. It's the light coming from inside of me that's got my whole back seat glowing. All praise to the Most High God. And when the people wake up and y'all go ahead and let me get in position and stop blocking my money and stop trying to stop me because you can't. But I need my bread, man. People done blocked up my bank accounts, can't go to work. I'm talking about red flag on the play for your girl. You hear me? And time is winding down. Now, I got to move out this lady's house. I got to get going. I got things to do, man. They say the clearance letting up. And all the real criminals that stole from me, that's killed folks. He done illuminated who done murdered my family members and my friend Carzell and my people, man, my uncle, man. I know who all of y'all is, and guess what? If I know, God knows, and if God knows, you in trouble. Trouble. Shout out to my OGs. I love y'all. Get at me if you want to go deeper. I can't keep going deeper on these things because they still in the content. They gonna take it and hex it, and not a video. Probably gonna jump and skip and all kinds of crazy shit, y'all. But God is good, and if you jump on this wavelength, baby, I'm telling you, your whole life gonna change. Them dreams ain't dreams. You in other dimensions. How could we have a God and serve a God that's omnipresent? He's there, here, and over there. And we can't do that, but we say we got a spirit inside of us. Come on, y'all. Keep going. This shit deep. Yeah. Mother love you. Till next time. Be blessed.